So we're trying to replace this upper motor mount because this one here decided to break. So I'm going to try to remove some of the pieces from the other one. So this piece here is the exact same, but pretty much every other piece is different. So I'm having a little bit of a problem pulling it out. So the first thing we did is we had to flip this thing on its side, because that's the best way to remove an upper motor mount, is to flip the car on its side. Next, we had to take the fork and wedge it between here. So then that way we could have enough space where the motor's pushed up where we can actually get at the bolts to remove them. Even that motor mount down there, it looks completely different. I'm going to just make sure that it's not the same, but we're probably going to have to change that one out too. It looks like it's different, but I'm not 100% sure. It honestly might be easier just to pull the whole damn motor out of this thing at this point. Maybe I'll message my buddy and see if this motor's worth anything. But yeah, we're almost got this motor out now. Sorry, the motor mount. Oh, look at that. There's a fork right there. Well, let that be a lesson. Don't completely roll the car all the way over, because that was horse shit. I know that we still need the other motor mount. I'm not sure if I'm even going to replace it. I'd be happy with just one. But let's go take a look at the differences between this one and the other one. I'm pretty sure they're different. Oh, we still need the seatbelt out of this too. So, I'm not sure I can do that now that I banged this door up this bad. Oh well, screw it. We'll figure it out. So this is the one that broke. See how thin these pieces are? Look how thick these ones are. I know it's still aluminum, and I know it's still probably not the best, but even down here, Look at the difference between this piece here and this piece. Much better design here, even up here. Wow, that's even, look at that right there. Big difference. Look at the size of the difference in that. And then this one here actually goes up, and it used to catch a hole here, but this one doesn't have it, so we're probably not going to use that. And then, wow, what a difference between factory to factory. Well, let's try to get this one on and go from there. Note to self, do not fully rotate the car onto its side. It is too hard to get back over. I pretty much destroyed it trying to get back on its wheels. But we did get the motor mount out, which is nice. Yeah, we got the motor mount out. So much for everything else, so unfortunately. So, yeah. Step 1, complete. Now we have to go install it in the other car. Let's go install it. This one is completely different. I imagine it's going to bolt up the same, but even all the inner supports are different. I'll have to show you guys what they look like. That's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure they're different. I don't think the other one has this top piece on it, or maybe it just broke so bad I don't see it. Well, let's go over there and take a look. Let's put this back on its wheels first, because I can't leave this on its wheels. Like, what am I, some kind of animal? Well, she's all in there. She's all bolted down. We ended up switching the top piece to the other one because it gives an extra little bit of support. I don't know if it's really going to matter, but you know what? I had it. It takes 30 seconds to switch it over because I can get the impact on it. We got the motor mount all back in, so this piece here is unneeded now. Yeet! I didn't yeet it far enough. Sorry, guys. I should have yeeted it farther. But yeah, so apparently these are both factory motor mounts. So if you have the one that has the rods that come up, change it to the ones that take the bolts. Apparently that's a much better design than this, because that is weak. So yeah, we still have to do the seatbelt in this, but that'll probably be another day. I'm just going to cover up the intake right now, because I gotta go to work, guys. It'll be the same video when I do the seatbelts. But now that I got that driver door open on that car, I can take out the seatbelt and we can put the seatbelt into this car, because what happened is the airbag went off on the seatbelt and I couldn't get out. It's still locked. So they had to cut me out of the car. Same as the Subaru pretty much. So we'll do that next day, but we'll see you guys back here. Don't leave. We're going to start today, right now. Well, you guys seen us change out the front suspension to get it back in the ring. You seen us fix this motor mount. Now, this one here is much different than the other one. Now, the last thing we're going to do is we actually stole the temp sensor out of that car. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave the factory temp sensor in the block. Toyotas don't really like it when you do this, but I know GMs, from my past experience with Cavaliers and Cobalts, they love it when you do this. Except the SFIs. You can just unplug the SFIs and they're like, yeah, we're a car. But all these eco stuff, they like temp sensors. And so there we go. Temp sensor deleted. So this motor mount is still broken on half of it. It's too much work to change that, guys. We're not going to change that. But we did change this one. We did pretty much everything that we could do to get this thing back into the ring. Oh. Let's take a look. We got a new seatbelt put into it because the other one, the airbag went off in the seatbelt, so I had to cut it to get out. So we do have a new seatbelt inside here, and look at that, a bee trying to get warm because it's that time of year when these bees are going crazy. So we made sure the ABS plug is out of the seatbelt because I did not like that. If there's a fire, I could not get out of the car. Baby wipes. What are baby wipes doing in here? So yeah, we fixed all that. We fixed the suspension for the third time. And we got the temp sensor done. We got the new motor mount done. I just have this rag over the intake. So that way if it rains, no water would get in the intake. It would hold on the rag and maybe hopefully not go in. But honestly, guys, we're running 15-inch tires now. I do have to tighten this, but my brother took my big tool set, so I have to go get that back from him. Gas tank's the same, battery's the same, fuel pump's the same. I do need to put a fire extinguisher into this. Back end, we kind of jumped on it a bit with our lift, but that's all we did. Realistically, the frame still hasn't moved. The body's starting to rip away from the frame, so maybe I'll take some 9-wire and go from the seatbelts to that. But I like doing that at the shows, so maybe we'll do that. There we go. Yep, near a fire extinguisher. I don't know, guys. I kind of think that we've done pretty much as we can do to this thing to get it ready for the ring. Think she's gonna fire up? All right, let's see if she fires up. Got to turn my fuel on. This thing has been derbied a long time ago, and I still don't have videos of me building this the first time yet up on YouTube. So you guys may just be seeing this now, but you haven't seen anything that I've even done about the car until this point. It's all going to be posted once it's all up. I just think this car, I want to see how well it does, to be honest. Let's get it put away. So some of the complaints on these cars I've built this year is I don't take them to their potential. The Mini Cooper, but honestly guys, I didn't have any expectation for that. The Subaru, you guys are telling me that I'm not giving these cars a chance to prove themselves. But here's where you're wrong. I put a lot of effort into this G6 because I had very high expectations for it. The Subaru, you're right, I didn't really put a lot of effort into, but it surprised me, and I would run another one. And that Mini Cooper, I would run another Mini Cooper in stock class. That's where you guys are wrong. You think that these cars have been letdowns, but I would run them again. So that just goes to say that I'm willing to buy another one and put more effort into it. I'm still happy with those Subarus. So thanks for watching, guys. We've done a lot of building, a lot of repairing, and a lot of customization of this G6. Hopefully it pays off here in the next Derby. So thanks for watching, guys.